All right, what's going on, y'all? You know, it's funny that you got fact checkers or you got these channel modifiers that'll come and they'll ask questions, right? Or they'll come to conclusions on a post that somebody makes, right? And they don't really read the question or read the comment, okay? Where they're so quick to try to call somebody out and actually they didn't look at the content actually before they made the comment. All right, like they just want to come off maybe based on the on emotion because they're on the side of the podcaster and they make themselves look stupid. All right, where there was somebody said that I came to a conclusion when I asked a question. Okay, that's these fact checkers and these content modifiers. All right, but that's funny though. Okay, asking a question does not come to a conclusion. I hope that makes sense. But anyway, look, I want to talk about here Kyrie Irvin. And this guy's going through all this different sensitivity training, and he forfeited $500,000 and trying to go through. He has to go through like make an apology. I understand the owner of the Nets want this man to apologize for those comments that he made a while back ago about what about the Hebrews2Negro video or movie. And it's to my understanding that they talk about a lot of stuff and it's not even accurate, okay? It's a little dark in here because I'm going through a tunnel. I'm over here at the airport in Las Vegas. So it's a little bit dark. Okay. Yeah, over those comments. And I'm with the man. I made a video about this about Kyrie Irvin here a few days ago. Yeah, I'm with the guy. I believe that he was telling the truth. He didn't make anything anti-Semitic, but he just spoke on the people that were Hebrews or Israelites, were the true people. They pretty much look like me on a post, okay? And I gave my comment on that, telling about him telling the truth, without being anti-Semitic. So just because I'm bringing out, okay, this video doesn't mean I'm trying to be on either one person's side or try to offend somebody else. It's not that, all right? I'm just calling it out as is, and that's it, okay? So no disrespect. I don't want anybody to take it that way, and I'm not taking sides, okay? But what I want to try to do is to get people to think a little bit deeper from more of a corporate, okay, or business mindset, okay? That when they dealing with the corporate world and them guys are getting the money that he's getting, what, like $15-20 million a year, it's get to where it's to where you have to choose a side. Now, is there a way that you can do that and without offending somebody or roughing feathers up? Absolutely. Yeah, there's a way that you can do it. Okay? But those comments were not the reason why Kyrie Irvin is going through what he's going through. He's going through like a corporate ritual spanking. All right? But it's not about the comments. I said before, the reason why that he's going through this, all right, if you think a little bit deeper, is because Kyrie ain't been showing up to ball games. All right? With the mandated, or at least in that state of New York at the time when he was playing for the Brooklyn Nets, that to be able to go inside an establishment, you have to be vaccinated, and he elected not to. So that means he missed part of 2020 and 2021, pretty much a whole year or so worth of ball games because he did not take the shot, okay? With him get paid the money that he's getting. Now, I'm going to tell you again, you get paid the money that he's getting, it's kind of like they expect you kind of like to play the game. All right. Again, I'm going through another tunnel here. They got a series of tunnels through the airport. Okay. It's kind of like one of those things where you kind of forfeit, those rights to speak that type of tongue. You understand what I'm saying? When you do that, and when you got the money like Kanye got, you can be the change. Okay, instead of complaining about it, you can make it happen. A billionaire. I don't even see why a billionaire is even chasing sponsors anyway. He should have his sponsors vendored under him, which doesn't even make any sense. It makes me wonder: these guys, do they have the money that they claim that they have? But anyway, back to Kyrie Irvin. I hope you guys understand that. Okay, and it's my understanding. You're looking at these different sports podcasts, like for example, First Take, and also Skip and Shannon. That this guy was kind of like not problematic, but he was a very complex figure to deal with when he was at Boston. Okay, so this is something that's been going on for like the last 5 years. Okay, about Kyrie Irving. Am I saying that he's a bad guy? I'm not saying that he's a bad guy. All I'm saying is, all right, in the opinion of some important people in the NBA, that he could be a very complex figure to deal with. All right, and I think that's the problem that he had in Boston when he was with what's his name, Brad Johnson, the coach at the time. Okay, so I do commend the guy for telling the truth. All right, but you have to look at in the corporate world, they don't really want to hear it. Okay, you know what I think that's going to happen in closing? I think that there is going to probably be some under the table stipulations that's saying that you could probably speak the truth, but it's probably going to limit things. How can I say? Uh, Depending on what they talk about and what your job is, like extreme politics, color and race, religion, that type of stuff. All right, it just depends. It'll probably be limited on extremities. Depending on what profession. If you're in the news, they're probably going to expect you to speak the truth without saying those things too extreme, unless you're talking about that specific subject. Okay, without getting again too much into race and that type of thing. All right, it's all going to depend on what you do and what subjects are brought up and so forth. That's what it's going to be. It's going to be boiled down to. Kyrie right now, all right, he's going through a crossroads. He's going to have to decide what he wants to do and what he wants to be, whether it's going to be truth or revolutionary or sports. Okay, that's what he's going through right now. But I'm telling you though, he's going through a corporate spanking. Okay, the powers that be is taking them through a storm. All right, and I'm thinking if he doesn't make a decision, you know what they're going to do? They're going to part ways with him. He's going to get blackballed by the NBA, and he's going to get billed. Okay, and again, I'm not taking sides here, and I'm just speaking the truth as it is. Okay, but you need to think. A lot of these podcasters are going to have to think from a more and think a little bit deeper. So let me know your thoughts on this. Like, subscribe, share, Cash App, $, Winston Spivey if you want to donate. Peace.